points came in on first and second. So I'd love to move forward. And we go, wait a minute, I didn't mean that much.
Championship moment awaits. A backhand that dropped everyone's jaw in this stadium. The 58th winner by Stan Wawrinka. And he has given himself a chance to, in every meaning, literally win this championship.
About 10 minutes ago, weren't we all thinking we're going 5?
Oh, yeah.
Djokovic up 3-0 in this final set, and though Wawrinka has had 26 forehand winners, it's the 9 backhand winners that Djokovic may be having nightmares about if he loses this match, especially in the last several games.
Second serve, return floating long. Still trying to keep calm here somehow.
Guys are called. Tantalizing tease put it to the Wawrinka side, the previous serve. The thought for just a moment He had aced his way to the title.
Talk about the escape artist here. That ball looked to be going wide, and because it hit the net, it bounced in. Then he guessed right, and the ball came where he wanted it to. Unbelievable.
Wawrinka. They serve 66%. Second championship point.
Winners from Stan Wawrinka. Only 11 from his backhand, but that's the shot that we'll all remember, isn't it?
How, after a decade of everything following form, we come back to a French Open tradition, an unexpected champion. And there was a shot a moment ago that is so fitting. This sport is about the players, but think of Magnus Norman, a runner-up here as a player and twice a runner-up as a coach. And bringing a heavy underdog into this championship, he'll celebrate as part of this team.
I suspect that's where Stan's headed right now. Chris Magnus Norman has made him believe in himself in ways that he didn't think was possible before. I'm willing to bet that he's headed right over there.
And how can you possibly perceive the emotions that must be inside Novak Djokovic? The third time he has played for this championship after finally taking Rafa Nadal, the king, away, and he still does not hold the coupe.
I think the bizarre part for him was, as it turned out, that he had to play Nadal earlier in the tournament, and it wasn't over after he beat him, which you wouldn't think would be the case, considering they've been the two best in the world on clay. To have to play in the quarterfinals was just bizarre.
There was some question about Stan Wawrinka's first major title, about the health of Rafa Nadal. There is no question about this, as he defeated the undisputed #1 player in the world to win the French Open Championship. two men have won this title since Rafael Nadal first played here. They're both Swiss. And isn't that something that Novak Djokovic is still in that club of champions that have yet to experience this moment?
Very lovely moment here. Djokovic truly congratulating Wawrinka. Very gracious. But Stan was just the very picture of power and purpose. Proud moments for them, boy. Honestly, that was extraordinary. An extraordinary level of tennis from Stan Wawrinka.
Look at that joy from Magnus Norman. The French Open champion, a puncher, wins by unanimous decision. The champion has just come back to the court, Stan Wawrinka, after meeting his team and family in the stands. A second major championship for Stan Wawrinka, and there, another classy moment.
Yeah, it really is. They're both being so gracious and kind to each other. Novak now 8-8 in Grand Slam finals. 0-3 at the French. But it was dominated by Wawrinka. Off every part of his game, he was so aggressive, so powerful. You talk about a powerful performance. This is the very epitome of what that is.
A powerful performance brought to you by Cadillac and Stan Wawrinka, awaiting the trophy presentation, which we will have for you. We will hear, of course, from him. John has made his way down to the court for that, all of that, when we return to Paris. Here in the early evening now in Paris, staging and all the court being prepared, photographers taking their place for the trophy presentation. Meanwhile, there were two American boys who played for the singles championship, and Tommy Paul from Lumberton, New Jersey, defeated Taylor Harry Fritz of Rancho Santa Fe, California. Mary, we've heard Patrick Becker was talking about this best group of young boys in quite a while.
Yep, that's just right. It's nice to see. Normally, the juniors who win this title are European or Russian. To have two American kids going at it, it's something to see.
And this did go to a deciding set. Taylor Harry Fritz, the son of two tennis players themselves, but it was Tommy Paul that survived. Tommy Paul went on, by the way, to be the runner-up. He teamed with William Blumberg from Connecticut. They were the runner-up in the doubles.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And so there are the two young American men, again, part of a very strong group of teenage American boys. And that was yesterday. So again, the American flag on the 6th of June. This, however, bitter disappointment for the Brad brothers. They did take the first set in the doubles final from Dodig and Mello.
And this really was a fantastic match. The first Grand Slam title that the Bryans ever won. They wanted to do it again, but they were stopped. There were some amazing points.
And after a very tight second set, goes to a deciding set. One break of serve gives the Dodig Mello team the championship. And frustrating there because the Bryans had beaten their biggest foes earlier.
And Guga's so delighted, Coach Marcelo Mello from his country as well.
Bryans had beaten Fonini and Bolelli, their top rivals. We'll be back with the trophy presentation in Paris. Here comes the president of the French Federation of Tennis, Jean Gachassin, alongside one of the great champions, and what a representative of tennis. Beloved here for his 3 championships, as well as his incredible demeanor and love of clay. And just cannot help but be impressed because how torturous these moments must be for Novak Djokovic. Tennis demands and the players respect this tradition. Standing on the court, sitting on the court in this case, to go through this presentation as the runner-up while a video tribute is playing to Guga and his 3 championships. A little less painful for Magnus Norman to look at the 2000 highlights today. And who can forget 2001? What a wonderful American. Michael Russell had a match point against Guga on this court, only to have a ball just go long on the baseline, and Guga turned that into a turnaround win and went on to win his 2nd title. Three titles, and then it became his custom, celebrating a clay flake. Clay angel, more accurately.
Now another one-handed backhand. He'll take this trophy home. Well, they probably won't get that one home. Still, he gets to hold it up. As Guga did 3 times.
The chair umpire of this final, Monsieur Damien.
Yeah, there's something we touched about this early. Stan Wawrinka defying the predictions of many. A one-handed backhand can still win on this. Damien Dumonsois, honored for his work as the chair umpire. As always, the ball boys and ball girls, the lines people, and the grounds crew for the Terrabat 2 all lined up on the court as well.
Novak Djokovic has lost 6 of his last 9 major finals. This has got to be a terrible moment for him.
Runner-up of the 2015 French Open, Novak Djokovic.
3 of the last 4 years he has lost in this final, and the other year a 9-7 5th set semifinal loss. There is no shame in runner-up, ever. But how can there not be disappointment for him?
Of course, and Wawrinka has already told French television that he just finished playing the match of his life.
So Djokovic, who has just turned 28 years of age, remaining at 8 major championships, and this is the side of Novak Djokovic that many who have seen really respect. He is and conducts himself in so many ways wonderfully for the sport and for his country. So proud, a child of war, country carved out of wartime. And he is, in fact, I spoke to some college basketball players this past winter who were from Serbia, now playing at various colleges in the United States, and you ask them, who's the most famous person in your country? And they all say Novak Djokovic.
They are giving him a prolonged standing ovation. They know how dearly he wants to win this title. I don't think I've ever seen a runner-up get this kind of a hand for so long. And he's getting emotional.
And part of this has to be about Wednesday, about how well he played and so thoroughly defeating Nadal. And this is wonderful that his parents are here. And his wife and his family and his team to witness this.
Mesdames et messieurs, il remporte aujourd'hui son premier titre des internationaux de France. Ladies and gentlemen, today he has won his first French Open title, Stan Wawrinka.
He is the 12th man to win a Grand Slam after age 30, the first since Roger Federer won the 2012 Wimbledon title.
As his coach, Magnus Norman, said, if he could win one, he can win another. He saved 16 of 17 break points in the semis against Tsonga. He saved 8 of 10 against the game's best returner today. Boy, the fans loved what they just saw.
We've been here for a lot of these. This is the best
Ever.
audience reaction I've seen here on Championship Day.
Well deserved.
We've come to know the national anthem of Spain by heart. But for the second time in 6 years, Switzerland has its anthem played on this court.
Alors, bonjour à tout le monde.
Hello to everyone.
Je parle très court parce que je parle pas bien français encore, mais je veux dire,
I'm going to speak short.
félicitations à Stan
I'd like to give congratulations to Stan and his team and family.
C'est pas facile pour moi de parler maintenant, mais
It's
je
not
dois
easy
dire
for me to speak.
qu'il y a dans la vie quelque chose qui sont plus importantes des victoires.
There are
Et
so
ça,
many
c'est
things
le
important in
caractère
life,
et de respect. Et
more
j'ai
important
un
in
grand
life,
respect pour toi.
victory.
Stan, tu es un grand champion avec grand cœur et tu
He
mérites.
has much respect for Stan as a champion.
Enfin, je voudrais remercier mon équipe, mon famille, mon femme,
I would like to thank his
toute
team and his family,
l'équipe pour le soutien.
to his team for their support,
À vous, au public français, au public de tout le monde qui est venu
to the French
ici
public
faire
everyone watching.
cet tournoi extraordinaire.
Thank you for supporting an extraordinary tournament.
Et pour finir, je peux dire que j'ai continué à prouver de gagner cette trophée ici. Je reviens.
To
prochaine
finish, I
année.
would like
Merci
to say I
beaucoup.
will continue to work to win this trophy.
Bon, bonjour, bonsoir à tous.
Je vais commencer par féliciter Novak et son team pour sa grande carrière. C'est un grand champion. J'ai énormément de respect pour lui et pour tout son team.
I congratulate Novak and his team on his great performance.
Il amène le tennis à un tel niveau,
And
je suis sûr que
such respect for him.
Roland Garros et tu le mérites. Donc félicitations à ton team et à ce que tu fais dans toute ta carrière.
Great. Congratulations, Novak. You deserve to be in the finals.
J'aimerais remercier mon team qui est là
Thanks to
derrière moi.
my team.
Deuxième Grand Chelem, c'est quelque chose d'incroyable. J'ai une pensée particulière pour Magnus qui
Winning
malheureusement a
second Grand
perdu la
Slam is
finale
so
en tant que
incredible.
joueur et 2 fois aussi en tant que coach. Donc celle-là, elle est un peu pour toi. Enfin, tu l'as gagné.
This one is for you.
J'aimerais remercier toutes les personnes qui sont venues, ma famille, mes amis, d'être présents aujourd'hui pour une finale. Ça fait plaisir. La dernière fois, c'était en Australie, c'était un peu loin, donc
I'd like
ici, c'est
to
un peu
thank
plus
my
proche.
family and my
Merci
friends.
d'être venu.
Thank you for coming and being here.
Ensuite, je vais remercier toutes les personnes qui travaillent pour le tournoi, toutes les personnes qui gèrent sur Roland Garros. C'est toujours un énorme plaisir de revenir
Thanks
ici.
now to all of
Il y a beaucoup de personnes qui
people
travaillent dans l'ombre.
It's a pleasure to be at Roland Garros. Thank you to all the people who work in the tournament.
Et aussi un grand merci aux personnes qui travaillent derrière, notamment celles qui m'offrent la possibilité d'amener mes amis, donc toutes celles qui travaillent pour les billets. Je vous remercie.
He's thanking all of the people that work behind the scenes.
Et pour finir, voilà, j'aimerais remercier ce public ici aujourd'hui. Ça a été un match incroyable, une atmosphère vraiment exceptionnelle. J'ai
Thanking
pratiquement
everyone
jamais
here,
vécu ça.
a
Il y
wonderful
avait une
crowd.
super ambiance. J'ai vécu 2 semaines énormes au niveau des émotions et ça c'est grâce à vous. Donc j'espère vous voir l'année
I've
prochaine.
never seen a crowd like this before. And we hope to see you next year. May I confess, Novak's French at 33 and a third RPM was much easier than Stan's at 78 RPMs. But of course, a native language for Stan, and Novak Djokovic part of his incredible personal development, how many languages he can speak. And very classy by Djokovic at a time of disappointment. Stan Wawrinka with a memorable performance to win the French Open Championship. Stan Wawrinka is now joined another exclusive club. Only 30 men in the Open era have won multiple Grand Slam titles. And Stan Wawrinka has added this Coupe de Mousquetaire, the French Open Championship, to his Australian Open title. John McEnroe's on the court. We'll be hearing from the champion coming back. While the winner celebrates, the runner-up stays on the court, and another display of great class. Novak Djokovic with John.
All right, Teddy, listen, class act. Thanks for coming over, Novak. Tell me about, I know it was a heartbreaker. You had to feel a little bit better about that crowd reaction at the end.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's similar to last year. Received an ovation in the end. That's something that you can't forget. I mean, I really appreciate that. I appreciate the respect that they give me and for the effort that I make and that Stan and I put into the match today. Congratulations to Stan. He completely deserves to be a winner today. He played much better tennis, more aggressive. He was more courageous. I tried my best. It wasn't the day, unfortunately, and I have to keep on going.
What was the game plan against Stan today?
Well, I thought I started well. I set in a couple of chances early in second to break, but you know, in some important moments he came up with big shots, and I didn't, and that's what makes difference.
I just want to say, in moments like these, you are the person that helps make the sport a better one, and I really appreciate how tough it is to come over here. We're all big fans of you. You won a lot of fans even coming here and giving the effort you do continuously, so I thank you for that, and please keep it up out there, man.
It's because of you, John.
Thanks for lying. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that is a measure of the man. Roger Federer has tweeted, "Champ, Stan Wawrinka." We'll hear from him next. The match of his life ends with a backhand winner. And Stan Wawrinka has won his second major championship. Yes, even Roger Federer says, champ, Stan. And he's with John.
All right, Teddy, Stan, the man. You got to tell the American fans here how in the world you just pulled that off.
I played my best tennis today. It was amazing match, amazing level. Was not easy, a little bit windy, and when you play Novak #1, you have to go with your shot. And I'm surprised that I was playing well, but I'm really happy to get that trophy.
Tell me the game plan. Besides, I mean, you're hitting some powerful shots as hard as I've ever hit it off the ground. Was that the plan? Just try to hit him off the court?
Yeah, try to make him move, try to go against him. You know, I don't want him to stay too close from the line, so I need to play really hard, sometimes straight on him, to make him feel uncomfortable with the game. And at the end, it's a small difference. It's when I'm inside the court and when he's behind that's make a big difference on the game.
You played 4 hours almost on Friday, and it was unbelievably hot. I mean, did you feel the after effects of that at all today? How are you feeling? It looked in the beginning, tell me if I'm wrong, it took a while to get going. Is that right?
Yeah, it was not easy at the beginning because he was putting a lot of topspin. He was also fresh. He was the aggressive player. He was always on the court, so it wasn't easy for me to find my game and to feel great on the court. But then I start to play more heavy. I start to have a longer rally, and that's always good for me.
Tell me why. I mean, I have no idea how this could happen. It didn't happen for me, but why you're better now at 30 than you've ever been in your life. You won 2 slams the last couple of years. Tell us how you do it, or how you did it.
Practicing hard, and lucky to have a great team around me. They push me a lot. They find the solution how to make me believe in myself when I go on the court. And yeah, I feel great for sure. I'm playing my best tennis at 30 now.
Tell me a little bit about Magnus Norman, because he seems to have made a big difference in your career. Tell me what he's done for you.
Yeah, he's